and welcome back to Mad Hatter Vape Reviews. Today we're having a look at the Springer RDA. Going to put a build on it using this, and you may ask, what is that? This is called a coily. I was sent this in for review from Simon, and it's a really handy tool. Made things so much easier. I will stick the link to all of their social media and web pages in the description below, but just so you can have a little look if you'd like to pause it and have a look. Right, let's drop down and give it a go. Okay, for the up close, here we go. The Springer RDA. We have dual airflow, which can be took off to single airflow. Pull that off, and this is the deck, and the reason it's called the Springer. Right. We're going to stick a little build on this and see how easy it is to use. I'm using coils supplied by Shane at Big Boy Coils, some staggered fuse Claptons which are meant to come in at 0.18 to 0.22. We're also going to give this a little go, which I was sent in for review from Simon at Coily. Right, let's have a little go. As you all know, I use all my coils come from Shane. Lovely coils, be a nice flavour build with a bit of luck. Right, let's get those out. And then we'll go into this, the coily. Now, you're going to look at it and go, oh, what is that? It's actually a really useful piece of equipment. Basically, we're going to use this to measure the distance that we need to cut the leg of the coil. So I'm going to start here. No, that's too small. Still a little too small. See how that fits nice and perfect? We're going to use that now to cut the legs of our coils so they fit perfectly. So we're at 6.5. Okay, so 6.5 is this one right here. So we're going to stick our coil through there just like so. And we can see it's through on the 6.5. We hold that from the back and we get our little cutters. Going to hold that so we don't flick everywhere. One. Oh, did two actually. Aren't I clever today? Right, and then hopefully we should have exactly the length we need. So we'll do this to the other one as well. 6.5 again. Make sure we got that in the right one. We have. Right, here we go. 1, 2. All done. Right, now let's see, moment of truth, whether this has worked. Only thing I'm not too keen about on this one, I don't know if you can actually see the angle, you've got one hole smaller than the other, which means you can't like stagger them, they have to go through the same hole. Right, so we're going to try, I don't know, let's try the little one. Very fiddly. No, I'm stuck in there. Let's try again. If my camera angle is all over, I'm really sorry. This is the first time I've done a downward angle. Look at that. Spot on. Right, we'll do the other side and hope we don't push that one out, which would be just my luck. Whoop. Start with this one. And then I think I may well be going out of focus or in and out of shot slightly. Talking of cameras, I have a new camera arrived this week, so hopefully we should start getting some nice quality film in the channel. Right, give it a little squeeze. And look at that. Try and get a... I think the right hand side needs to go in slightly more, or it might be actually, wait a second, no, I think we're pretty spot on actually. Just give it a little push just in case. It is a little bit of fiddling with the Springer. Let me just put that there a second. So yes, I will put a link for Shane's Big Boy Coils in the description as usual. Give him, you know, hit him up. He does amazing, amazing coils. Right. Just want to bend those a little. Right, let's stick this on the Revenger and see what the ohms are coming up at. I just love my Atty stand, matches my hair. Right, I'm going to give these a little burn as well before we wick. Look at that, 0.21, and Shane's prediction was between 0.18 and 0.22. You've got it spot on, Shane. Right, start off a little bit low. We'll start off at 21. Sorry about that, guys. The battery's died in my Revenger. Right, let's give it another go. I've whacked the wattage up to 40. Okay, give that a little. Let's have a look. Nearly. One thing I have noticed with the Springer is that one side always, doesn't matter how you do it, always heats up a little faster than the other. There we go, a lot better. Okay, let's wick. Using Cotton Bacon V2. No particular reason, it's just the first one I could grab. Sorry if you can hear a squeaking in the background, that would be my pet rats, who should be asleep but aren't. Okay, that little roll. It's maybe a little thick, we'll soon find out. Right. Yeah, just a little too thick. Just take a little piece off. And we'll give it another go. Wicking is the one thing that I spend my time on, because if you've got bad wicking, that's it, you've had it really. Especially with RTAs like the Coily. Aha, perfect. Right, and then I measure so that these will go to literally to the bottom. So about there. And then we should be able to use this piece for the other side. Missed. Try again. This is so hard trying to keep this on camera and see what I'm doing. But practice makes perfect. Tiniest little trim. I then use the ceramic tweezers just to fluff and thin slightly. Just like so. Fluffy cotton is great cotton. Look at the mess I'm creating. Alright, and then we just pick these up and tuck them in. Like so. And then this one. In you go. Just like so. Okay, you're going to put a bit of the Slush King Blackcurrant slush on here, just because I'm in love with this flavour at the minute. It's got a nice deep well on this Springer, so not much risk of over dripping. Well, not unless you squeeze a whole bottle. I'm so sorry if I keep going out of the... It's because I'm looking at what I'm doing and not at the camera. Look at that. 0.18 at 40 watts, look. Right, now that's built, let's go back up top and give it a go. Okay, so after my very horrific attempt at trying to build on camera, please, I know it was probably terrible, right? But it was my first go. Give me a break, all right? Anyway, let's give this a nice little vape. Now it's all juiced up. And like I've said before, it is running at 0.18 ohms. I've now got it at 50 watts and I have got both airflows wide open. And that flavour is absolutely amazing. I'm going to put this up to 55. Just look at those clouds. Fantastic build, but it will be. It came from Shane at Big Boy Coils. Like I keep saying, you must think that I'm getting paid to say this. I'm not. He just builds coils amazing. You know, he knows exactly what he's doing. He knows his stuff. Okay, so my opinions, the coily. This little bit of kit, I think if I remember rightly, $4.99, saves so much time, makes things so much easier. Do you know what? This is going to be going in my coil bag and it's never coming out apart from when I use it. Anyone touches it, I'm going to probably break their fingers. Anyway, the Springer, a very fiddly deck to build on. The springs, the pushing, the having to get them in the correct holes. It's, when it's built, the flavour, everything is amazing on it. It's a really good RDA. But the build on it, it's just really hard work. Screws, I think are so much easier than this. The whole idea I thought of the Springer was to make things easier. And in my opinion, it actually makes things harder. I normally spend ages just fiddling, trying to get the coils, literally, because you have to layer them one on top of the other and you've got big holes and small holes. The flavour on it, you can't say it's not any good. It's fantastic. Just a really fiddly deck to build on. Would I go and buy another one? No, I wouldn't. I will be getting some more RDAs soon, but no, I would never actually go and buy another Springer again, ever. It's just too fiddly, and if you've got like arthritis or anything like that, you are going to struggle, and I mean really struggle, to push those springs down and get coils in. For those of you that, you know, you may like it, I'm not going to say, it's only my personal opinion, but no, I'm not a fan. I'm a fan of the flavour, I'm a fan of the airflow and everything else, just not the build deck. It's just too fiddly, but that's my opinion. Go on, leave me some comments. I know they're going to be, Michelle, you're off camera, you're fuzzy, go for it. Tell me. You don't tell me, I can't make things better. Please give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if it's that bad. Subscribe, you know, me as usual. Love you all.